All right. All right. We'll see if anybody gets notified. And then we'll go from there. That's what we will do. Not saying anybody's even going to get notified because, I mean, it says 2 people watching. But nobody's left a mark and 2 thumbs up. So you guys, please. Oh, Mr. J. Hello. How are you, sir? I'm hoping what I'm doing, Justin, and the reason I'm calling it coffee time is because I love my coffee. But I am doing it this way just to see if I could prevent the brightness from going up and down and up and down and up and down with having lights on everywhere. Because I find when I have this light on, which I have it off, it really, really makes it go bright and then dim, and then bright and then dim. Share the video too. Let people know that I'm live. I'm going to start. You're sick again. What seems to be the problem, Justin? If you don't mind me asking. I don't like it when you're sick, bud. I don't like it when you are sick. Because it's not good to be sick. Give me 1 second, Justin. I'll be right with you. What I'm doing is I'm going to let people know I'm live. Oops, sorry. Now I'm going to start running down the list, letting people know that I'm alive. And here comes Andrew. How are you doing, buddy? Yeah. Fever, nausea, dizziness. Do you still have your sense of taste and smell and stuff like that, Justin? What are you looking for, Andrew? I'll tell you. What are you looking for, bud?
Nothing.
I'll tell you if we have any more. That's what I was going to do.
I don't think we do.
Oh, all right. Well, don't tell me what it is, and I can't tell you.
The little
bread thingies?
What?
Them little bread things?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, what was that? Was it? Emma made them all.
No, it's fine.
No, yeah, what Emma made was it. The last of it. She even threw the bag away. So, hello, Tanisha. So, Justin, what else is going on that you feel really sick? Now we'll just see if that gets people coming in. There's no guarantee on anything. I hope people get notified that I don't know what's going on there either. Come on. Are you still in here, Justin? Or not? Just 3 people watching now. Why are you so mad at a friend, Tanisha, if you don't mind me asking? I mean, I don't like to pry into your personal business, but I would like to know why you're mad at somebody, if that's okay. Hit the thumbs up too, everybody. Please hit the thumbs up. Oh, you're back. Well, I was asking Justin, what else is wrong with you? You can smell, right? And you can taste. You haven't been around nobody that's sick, are you? And you've been wearing a mask when you go out. Please tell me you wear a mask when you go outside. Because not wearing a mask, you could get yourself in some serious situations. Well, let's hope it's just like a little bug or something, or you ate something, huh? Let's just hope it's something that's simple, you know. Well, I know a few weeks ago, people here were sick, so, and it wasn't nothing serious. It was just being sick. No, you do not want COVID. There are healthy people that die from COVID. You definitely do not want that. Oop, I got to get a whole new boom here. Can you guys hear me okay, by the way? I'm just asking. Oh, is it somebody we know, Tanisha? And she thinks her way was a better way of thinking? Oh, can't hear me, huh? How about now? I hope it's not even a touch of the flu. I hope it's just a little bug that's going around, and it goes, not around long. The flu could be dangerous too. I wouldn't want the flu. I get a flu shot every year to prevent myself from getting the flu, and it does seem to work. So, okay. Yeah, I don't even know what you guys are talking about. So, all right, enough said. As long as you were able to vent it out and somebody's listening to you. Mr. Orner, lighting looks better. See, I turned this light off and I turned on all the other lights, and it appears that it doesn't, at least it hasn't started going up and down in dimness yet. So, at least I don't think, there it goes. It just did it now. What's going on? Let me see something. Tell me what you think now. I turn it like this. Does that appear to be better or no? I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Oh, see, there it goes, brighter and dimmer. We'll just leave it like this. I like it like this. Might have to deal with a little bit of flicker, and I might have to eventually get a different webcam is what's going to happen. Not that I want to, but that's what's going to happen. TJ, how are you doing, sir? How's it? How are you doing today, TJ? Lighting looks better. Caps. You're yelling at lighting looks better. Is that what you're saying? I don't know if it has something to do. Maybe if I do it this way, maybe that'll help it somehow. Is that going to be better? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what'll be better and what'll be worse. I try. So I when I get enough people in here, I got a question for everybody. I was thinking of doing like a reptile newsletter, but I don't know how many people would want to be like subscribe to that or not. I don't, you know, I'm trying to get a feel for it to see if people subscribe to it, because I there's a few things I would like to do. I'd like to do that and things like that. Maybe get people to write a couple articles, maybe, or something. Oh, nice, TJ. I hope to see a video on it. I hope you do a video on it. I want to see it. Like, Gary, how much would you charge to do an article on like leopard geckos, let's say? You know, that's the type of stuff.
Fairly. Nah. Too lazy for that.
Oh, okay. Okay, because if I did that, what I would want to do is to set it up and then like try to get my idea is, if just hear this one out, is to try to get advertising on there so it can help fund things a little bit, if that makes sense. Does that make sense to you, Gary? Is that possible to do that? Andrew, you're not going to say hi to everybody? That's his way to say. Okay, Gary. See, that would be great. Because I really want to do that, because I would have to pay for the website and stuff like that, and to pay people to write would be King Nerd. He heard you guys. I'll let him know that you guys said it. Now to get advertising on there, I'm sure you have plenty of pictures too, right? So that's what I would do. I want to do something for king snakes, like a breeding thing for king snakes, and almost like a little mini reptile magazine type of thing, but not a reptile magazine, because reptile magazine is its own thing. But do you understand what I'm saying? And do you think it would be possible to get it out so people would want to be part of it, or to be on there to read it? And do you think how hard would it be to get advertisement on there for like reptile supply places and stuff like that? Do you think that would be hard to get on there? Yeah, much like the old kingsnake.com. Yes. Yeah, because I'm telling you, don't get me wrong, Gary. Facebook is okay, but they are doing some crazy stuff to prevent you from putting your information out there and trying to sell things or anything like that. They're funky. They ding you for the stupidest things. So I just want to do like a reptile magazine type of thing. And the old kingsnake.com was awesome back in the day. I still go on there all the time. So yeah, that would be great. I just have to get a web page going, or a website going just for it. Yeah, reptile Facebook is horrible for any kind of animal related business. Um, that's what you want to buy. That is it. Is it even for sale? Oh, sweet. Well, if you do decide to buy it and you do get it, keep me in mind. I'd come over and work for you on there or whatever and help you manage it or whatever if you needed it. If you needed it. I'm not trying to say, how hard would it be to start a whole new forum type of situation? And how expensive is it to start a forum instead of like a newsletter web page type of thing where people can come on and have a little mini forum on there or something?
I'll bring you back up.
I'm a member of that. That's yours, right? I got it on my phone. But that's not on the internet, right? That's just an app for the phone. Am I correct? Or can I get it on the computer? Okay. Yeah, no, I've only been on there with my phone, so that's why I was asking. But yeah, do you remember Monster Snake Forum, the Monster Snake Forum? I've been on there. I have to really check that place out really good because I like it. No, there's no screaming in the background, TJ. Yeah, Monster. Yes, so did I. It was so funny. He was going to let me run that whole thing. And then I don't know what happened. Something happened. He just stopped doing it and everything. Yeah, you did it twice. Mr. J, thank you. Chris, how are you doing? Yeah, he was going to have me come over and run the whole thing because he didn't want to be bothered with it no more. And what happened, he wasn't going to give it to me or nothing like that. I was just going to become a moderator over there and try to get straighten stuff out because he had so much, so many people, not so much, I don't even know what you want to call it, where it was just had nothing to do with reptiles no more. It was all kinds of stuff on there. Spammers, I guess that's what you call it. Too many spammers on there. How are you doing, Chris? How are things down in Oklahoma? But yeah, I've been really checking into it, and I really want to do that, Gary. So, I just need to really work on it and get down to business with it. Yeah, I kind of figured that. I think he had a few issues with a few things, and Don't get me wrong, great guy, great form, but now it's I don't even know if it's up, and I haven't been on there in many years. Feeding snakes later, yeah, that's always fun. Oh, and thank you for telling me about the built-in editor on the phone. That was great stuff, Iron Chris. Geckoform.com, Gecko Forums. Also, yeah, I've been on there. I like that site. Haven't been on any of them forever because Facebook kind of took over, but now to me, Facebook seems to be taking a turn the wrong direction, you know? So what I would like to do you remember the Bush League Breeders Club, the BLBC? I would like to set up a forum like that. And see if I can get something off the ground that way. Yeah, well, it was okay. It was the Bush League was okay, but then my opinion, and I'm just going to be brutally honest with you, and I know there's people out there that probably still would like be part of that or whatever, but here's what my opinion is, and this is what happened. They started getting into that. No, I don't follow them anymore, but here's what happened. They got into that like, oh, well, this is my friend, and he says you did this, and this. And they believed him over everybody else. And they started yes, exactly. Behind their backs and it just went downhill fast. So then I got out of it. I was like, I'm not going to be even on there anymore. I was there. I was like their third or fourth person that was part of the Bush League Breeders Club. And it got horrible quick. I mean, they turned on me. They turned on everybody. It was ridiculous. Yeah, that's why they're gone. So you don't even see their. They don't even have their reptile show no more, do they? Their like podcast or whatever it was. I don't think they have that anymore either. Larry Suttles, is that what his name is? Larry Suttles in BC. Yes. Oh, I didn't even realize you would. Oh, be right back. There it is. Yeah. No, I didn't even realize that, I remember I used to listen to Reptile Radio and I used to listen to your Herp Radio at the same time. They hated you. They hated everybody, I think. I do. I do. I think they hated everybody. I'm also would like to get into doing like a reptile radio thing. And, but again, I would need a partner. I need to find somebody that would be good with it with me and go from there. Because I would love to do it. I have a lot of, I won't say ambition, but it's always been something I've always wanted to do. But I don't know, like Blog Talk Radio, I'm not sure that that's the site to do it on. Let's do it. I'm down. I'm down anytime you want to do it. Yep, I'm down. Anytime you want to do it, you let me know. I could. Yeah, see, that's the way I used to do it too on their Blog Talk. And I found it just, again, started sucking big time. I would love to do it. Oh, yeah, I'm down. Yeah, please do. Check into it. We'll do it. It'd be a lot of fun. Because I enjoy it. I like coming on here. I enjoy it. And in talking reptiles, I've had a passion for reptiles since I could remember, since I could walk. Always had a passion for reptiles. And I just set out and started learning everything I could about them. Oh, I'm 100% game. 100% down with it. Absolutely. I might not know the genetics of all the geckos like you do, but I do have some reptile knowledge. I've been around for a long time, just like you have. So, yes, the sound quality does suck on Blog Talk Radio. I think that we'd have to figure out a way to come up with a whole different thing. But yeah, I'm down, 100% down. Yeah, we could probably get some advertising on there to help pay for the whole thing, right? Is that possible? See, my thing is like to deal with what I was talking about with the newsletter thing and try to get advertising on there because I want to expand my whole situation. That way, I could really get into detail on the animals and stuff. Always wanted to do it that way. Yeah, check it out. Let me know. You can get it. We'll do it. Yep. I do not have a problem doing it. Yes. I could even move my whole situation to an office space where it's quieter, better set up, the whole 9 yards. Absolutely. Yeah, I got my other computer. I can use the other computer for put it in the office. I have an office next door. Yes, Terry Phillips is a good friend of mine. I've been there many times. Last time I was there, he was gonna have us all go behind and go in the back so we could get pictures and see all kinds of stuff that the normal public don't see. But he had an emergency the day before I got there, and he had to go. So he wasn't there when I got there. But I talk to Terry Phillips all the time. Yeah, he's a great guy. Great guy. I love the reptile gardens. Terry's very good people. Yes, he is. Very, very good people. Every time I go to South Dakota, and the reptile gardens a couple hours from here, we have to go there every time I go down there. There's this damn fly back again. I thought I killed this fly. I don't know. It's cold outside, and yet I still have one fly in the house. I don't get it. Yeah, Terry used to all the time. Yep. I like Terry. Terry's a great guy, and he's honest with you. If you have a question or any death to the fly part 2, exactly, Tanisha. But he will definitely he'll help you out in any way he can. If you have a situation you need an answer to, he'll see if he can find it. Very good people. Very, very good people. And him and I both have a birthday in the same month. Yeah, he's a great guy. I like him. I like what he does with the young people that are trying to work with the reptiles and stuff. He trains them and gets them on the right path on how to properly care for these animals, like the venomous stuff and stuff like that. Very, very good. What do you call them? Interns. What he does with all his interns. I must have caught 20 of them with a chopstick. I'm better than Mr. Miyagi, but this sucker here, man, he's everywhere. Everywhere. Yeah, I think what were you saying up here? Radio is a lot of fun. I know radio is a lot of fun, and that's what I want to do it. So you and I have to do this only if it's okay with you. You understand what I'm saying? And I hope, I with my microphone and all, I hope I sound okay. But I would buy a new one if I have to. Been watering all my cacti today. They're a little perkier than the other day. That's my, this is my, which one is this one? This is my Easter cactus. And this is, I have 2 Thanksgiving cactuses in the other room. And this here is my Christmas cactus. I just planted these in here. So I got to watch out. They're dripping a little bit, but yeah. Okay, that's good. That is good. I got a drip of water down here. Yeah, I got an office too that I can put a desk in, set the computer up, double monitor, and have a soundproofing in there. It'll be really good, very quiet. It'll be in the house next door, but I can definitely do that. And that's what I would do the radio show out of. Well, Tanisha, if that fly comes back now, you can curse it out. It's driving me nuts. I mean, this is 2 different separate live streams in a course of a week, I guess, that it's flying around here going crazy. Well, I got you. I have you, Gary. I've sent you my phone number. Am I correct? We'll have to talk on the phone. Fine. I often said that myself. That's why I was thinking podcast, and I'm like, what? If I do a podcast, I gotta have 2 people. You can't do it by yourself. You can, but it sounds much better when there's 2. And Rose, how are you doing? I'll tell you a story, Rose. We had this cat. He was a giant cat. He was 40 pounds. He was big. I'll see if I can find a picture of him real quick and show him to you. It was the brother to the cat that Emma has. Same litter, the only 2 that survived out of the whole litter. And we had a candle. We had a candle, and it walked over to the candle. And hold on. And as it walked over the candle, it caught its belly and back on fire. It didn't hurt it none. We got it. We got it under control, but it was just a freaky thing. I will find this picture here. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Uploads. That's the one I want. But yeah. And the more I thought about it, Gary, I don't want to have any kind of trouble with a drawing or nothing like that, or so it would be better to do it some other way. Let me see. I got so many reptile pictures that I've taken over the years. It's just overloaded. Don't get me wrong, I like my reptile pictures, but it is definitely a lot of pictures. Oh, give me a minute. I was gonna do some more picture collage videos, like I did the other day with the like the one I did last night to check out the video editor, but just see how people thought of it. But I don't know. I was thinking about doing another one tonight, maybe, or something a little bit longer than that short little itty bitty 30-second video or whatever it was. I was thinking about doing a good minute-long video. It's in here. Trust me, I will find it. I will get to it. Where is it? Where is this picture at? I got it. Let me see what he's saying. Yes. Oh, yeah. See, it's crazy. Yeah, no, yours is a little bit different than mine. You got a whole different setup here. Wait a minute. Let me see here. I got there. Oh, here it is. Found it. I told you I'd find it. Here's a picture of my son with this cat. That cat is just, I don't know how well you can see it or not. Oh, let me see if I come back and come back in or something. Let me see. Boom. There we go. Nice looking cat. Nice looking cat. But that was him. He was huge. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that was a big cat. He would sit in the front seat of the car, and the airbag light would come on and say, "Put your seatbelt on," because the cat was large enough to activate the seatbelt. But that cat got cancer in its mouth. One day I'm sitting here watching it, and it was having a hard time eating. It would throw its food up and catch it and swallow it. And I happened to notice it was drooling a little bit. And I went over and looked at it, and it had this sore in its mouth. We took it to the vet, and the vet gave it medicine, hoping it would take care of it because it could have been one of two things. But no, it got worse. It got cancer, and we had to put it down. So it was very sad. That was Andrew's cat. He was very upset. We got that cat and his sister the same day from the same lady. And we raised them both up, and the other one's alive. She's fine, but she's pushing 12 or 13 years old now. So 12 years, I think she's 12 years old. It's getting up there. So Gary, do you have a good name picked out? Don't say it on here because we don't want to give any ideas out. You could tell me. I'll call you, or you call me later or something, and we'll discuss it. And one other thing I noticed that the person doesn't do no more. There used to be a reptile news guy on. He used to do a not Facebook, but a YouTube channel, and he used to do. I can't remember what his name is though, but he used to do a reptile news, and he doesn't do that no more, and I don't know why. Just gets busy, I guess. But yeah, like you said, it takes two people, and that's what we're gonna do. We'll do it. It'll be good. It'll be fun. Chris Iron Dog, I got a question for you. Now, I know you got the retics, and I know you got the bull pythons. Do you have anything else that I didn't? I may have missed you talking about, or anything? Any other kind of reptiles, or any other kind of snakes, or anything, or stuff like that? Well, that wasn't on my phone. It was my phone, but it wasn't. It's not. They're not saved on my phone. I have them saved somewhere else. I just tapped into it on my phone. Wally Kern. Did you guys see Wally Kern's post today? He's getting very busy and very tied up right now because he's got the 12 Supreme Days of Geckos coming out. What day are you starting that, Wally, by the way? That's it. Jason White, Reptile News. That's it. I knew somebody would know who it was. I couldn't remember. He hasn't done it in a while. He does one here or there. But, yeah, I love that show. I used to watch it every time it was on. Very, very good and very interesting stuff. So, Wally, is it cold there yet? Is any snow on the ground or anything like that? Another thing, Wally, I've been going through your Supreme Gecko page that you have on the internet, your website. I've been looking at a lot of those isopods on there. I just, he did a great job. I like this. He did a very, very good. Monk, how you doing? Good to see you here, sir. Yeah, Chris did a good job. Now, yeah, Nile monitors, I've had them. Had Savannah monitors, black throat monitors. I've had all that stuff. Lots of boas. No Amazon tree boas, but I've had Suriname red-tailed boas. Becky's favorite, Suriname red-tailed boas. She loves the Suriname red-tailed boas. That's like her dream snake. Again, we had them. We got rid of them. She would love to get another pair of those, but the prices went through the roof on them. For the giveaway. No snow yet, huh? Black throat monitors are cool. I got bit by one in the arm when it was younger, and they kind of got.
Junior mints and sugar babies.
I don't know what she's yelling about. Junior mints and sugar babies for.
Ah, bitches.
She's just got to be loud and louder and louder and louder. But it gripped onto me and just tried to spin. It was an ugly sight, but it was fun. I mean, I liked them. Don't get me wrong. I would definitely have one again. Yeah, they end up being like a puppy dog when they get bigger. Them and water monitors. You can get water monitors to act like a dog too. They're pretty cool stuff. Yeah, it's good to see you here, Monk. It's been a while. So, but boas, what is it that you and boas don't get along? Like they try to bite you or something? Most of my bites have came from with snakes have come from boas. That's just out there, just so everybody knows. King snakes do a lot of bites, but they're not painful bites, I guess you could say. But some of my tougher bites were from boas because they got bigger teeth, except for the one I got bit in the neck and the face by a berm, and I got bit in the neck by the retic and stuff. So, yeah, them were tough, but you can try that, Tanisha. But you got to remember that you got to take your time. It takes time to build an audience and to get people to watch you. Your tags, you got to put hashtags in there. I don't know if you put hashtags in any of your videos. You should put a hashtag in the title of your video, and you should put hashtags in the description and stuff so that YouTube will pick it up and send it out to people so people know, like me, if I do a video and I hashtag it pets or snakes or reptiles, I do all that stuff so that way people know when they type in, like, let's say they go to YouTube and they'll type in, like, let's say, oh, ball pythons, boom, there's my page comes up. Yeah, I knew what you meant when you said that, Gary. I knew exactly what you meant. Iguanas are cool. Yep, that they are. You know, that's a big. You're not the only one I've heard say that, Chris. That they find it harder to read the boas. I know, like I said, every time I've showed them, like I was telling one once, I was showing it, bit me right in the arm. I had no idea. It just was like, you know what? Bam, take that, But blood pythons, you can read blood pythons because blood pythons sometimes, you could just look at them and know, wait a minute, he's not in a good mood today. Retics are iffy because they could just all of a sudden be like 1 minute they're fine, next minute they're like, you know what? Boom. 9 chances out of 10 retics not going to do that. Berms, you can definitely read. Ball pythons, 100% easy to read. King snakes, they're just eating machines. So every time you stick your hand in there, be prepared to get snagged. Oh, that's another good question. Are you back home yet, Gary? Yeah, I should have asked you that earlier. Okay. Well, it's good to be glad you're back home. Hope you enjoyed yourself. Now, what kind of geckos are they? Bigger geckos? Are they smaller geckos? Tell us a little bit about those geckos. Or should we save that for the live stream? We can save that for the live stream, I guess. You just got back. Although that really probably wasn't because you were at your son's graduation thingy. No Tim Hortons here. My town has nothing. My town is tiny. I kid you not. We have a gas station and a dollar store. And the dollar store is all the way out on the very edge of town so that the people going down the highway can stop there. Last time I asked, which wasn't that long ago, Monk, Maniac, somebody was talking to him. Dale talked to him, but I don't know how long it was since he had talked to him, and he said he had a computer situation going on or something. That's what I said, Monk. Yeah. I knew who you were. I said that, Monk. Yeah. Well, see, Wally, maybe that's something you need to work on to try to get them so they're not. What do you mean by wild? Like wild caught? Yeah, we have a deer. We have a lot of deer here too, but people are out right now hunting. So It's not super overpopulated, but I guess it depends on where you're at in my state. Different parts have more than other parts. Well, different parts of the state are more overpopulated than other parts, I should say. Yes, Monk, the TV show. Seen it. Not a real huge fan of the show, but I have seen it. There we go. You should have made a pink elephant, then everybody would have think they were drinking, but you had no blue elephant. Very cool. Let me see it. Let me show everybody. Becky just made this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's got its little tail. This is cool. Very cool. Tell me what you guys think. I like it. I think it's cool. I got her a book on all kinds of animals. There's an iguana in there. There's a crocodile in there. There's a turtle. There's a snake. What are the other animals? Yeah, I'll show you what they are.
There's 23.
23 animals in there. Wild caught. Yeah, see, now there you go. Maybe you should get them and make them so they're not so wild caught.
You can go through and if you want to show them each, because there's bigger pictures.
Oh. Well, there's 23 animals in this book that I got her. There's an alligator, a bear, a monkey, a nightingale, an owl, penguin. I got to put my glasses on. Sorry. Hold on. There's a queen bee. Oh, I'm fighting this stuff, ain't I? There's a dog, a cat, an elephant, a fox, a giraffe, a rabbit, a snail, a turtle, unicorn, a viper, a hippo, an iguana, a jellyfish, kangaroo, lamb, a whale, an X-ray fish, which is pretty cool, a yak, and a zebra. Oh, that's the shirt. Yeah, that's for her mother has a baby shower, so she made that in the elephant.
I actually crocheted it this way, but I think it looks better that way. So, but whatever.
Here's your book.
Whatever way.
Whatever way.
Yeah.
Whatever way floats your boat.
I like him. She does a good job. Let me see. Where was I at here? Are you serious?
What?
Gary? No, Gary's talking about this TV show. Monk. Wow. That's very interesting to know. Yes, I did. I like that movie. Galaxy Quest. Tim Allen. Yeah, that's pretty chilly up there then, huh? Parente are cool, and Komodos are cool. I don't think you can really get them though, can you? Unless you own like a zoo or something. I don't know the rules on that. What would you want? That's what you gotta tell me what you want, what animal you'd want. Hey Han,
What?
how much would you charge for an animal?
Depends on which one. I don't know.
Well, that's cool to know. He's done. I would like. That's pretty neat. Hold on. Well, when you know what animal, we can. Lace monitors are very cool too. The unicorn or a sloth. I don't know if there was a sloth in there. I know there was a unicorn. She should look through the book. I'll get back to you, Monk. I got your on Facebook or whatever. My mom liked that show, Monk. She was a big Monk fan. There's a red thing headed toward the blue thing. Yeah. I think we're the blue thing. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I like that show. That was a pretty good show. That really was. I liked it. Oh, the movie. Do you guys ever watch anybody here Star Trek fans? Yes, it would. Wally, I have to agree. Because they got you got CBS All Access, and then you have the Discovery. I said that to her. But she would have to look up a pattern for one, and then she could change it to any color she wanted. And I know she would sell a lot of those. Kelsey's in the house on. I will look up a pattern. I will get it to her. I've discussed it with her before, though.
What?
An isopod. Yeah, Wally Kern said you would sell a ton of those.
Yeah. Okay. Is he going to make a ton of those and work 2 jobs?
No, but you could sell a lot of them and make money and quit your other job. You could make enough of them where you can quit your other job.
Yeah, no.
I try.
Not for the time that it takes to make it. That's the problem.
The new Trek movies, yes, I like those too. I like them both. But what's the name? The guy who who played oh no, I'm not going to remember the name. He was killed in real life by his Jeep. Backed into him. It rolled back and caught him between a brick post and his chest. You've never seen Star Trek, Kelsey? You need to watch the new Star Trek, the movies. Or Star Trek, The Next Generation was good too. I really like that one.
I didn't find David's belt.
We did not find David's belt, by the way. I'm telling you, Kelsey, he put it in the back of the truck, back seat, driver's side. I'm almost positive I saw him put it there. The guy who played the Russian guy in there, yeah, he was killed 2 years ago after the last movie. Yes, I know William Shatner. Yes, Iron Dog. That's it. Yeah, I know it is, Kelsey. Like I said, it's in the backseat. He just didn't go look for it. So, yeah, William Shatner's pretty cool. He's like 90 years old now, 89, 88, something like that. He's way up there. Hey, Dylan, how are you doing? Great live the other day. Sorry I had to step out for a minute. I had a couple of things I had to do. Yes, Sulu. That's it, Wally. That is it, Sulu. The Jeep. He was doing something, and when he got out of his Jeep to do something, he didn't put it in gear, and it was in stick shift, I guess, and it rolled back and pinned him and crushed him. It's going to tape me up. Yeah, no, she's taping up a box to mail that stuff out.
Did you look at the pictures?
Yeah, he seemed cool.
The ones I texted you?
I'm glad you're finally off the road.
Went off like 4 times. Yeah, please, I feel lost. All right.
Gary, that's funny. That is funny. I like that. That's funny.
I sent you pictures of the blanket and the elephant. I sent you pictures of the blanket and the elephant. Yep.
Yeah, Garrett. He is
I'll be on over
Canadian.
tomorrow.
Okay, thanks, honey.
Yep. Love you.
Love you.
Bye. Your mother-in-law's a dork.
That's okay. She's your mother. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'll look you up. I'm still the same, so you can always find me DEA Exotics on Facebook and send me a message, and I'll get right back to you, Monk. Classic rock, as in like old time classic rock. Yeah, it's okay. I like it. Yeah, Monk's a good guy. Guess who was the greatest band from Canada? Who? Yeah, there's a lot of greats from Canada, though. You know, American Woman down the street. Yes, very good show. I mean, very good show.
Noise, but I need to get this.
Good music, I should say.
But she needs it sooner than later.
Oh, what's it going to be fast then? You're going to mail it out tomorrow? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, that's why I had to stop and get me a box.
Yeah. There's a Sharpie marker.
That's what
Oh.
I got that one pen for, because it's like the way that it shows up.
Yeah.
And then I put tape over it.
Not the Who.
Thank you.
Yep. I'm trying to think. I don't even know, amazingly enough, I listen to a lot of music, but I don't know where they're all from. Like the Blue Oyster Cult's good, but I don't know if they're from here, from there, Canada, or where, I'm not the biggest country fan in the world, but I will listen to it because Becky really likes it, and obviously Kelsey likes it too. Garth Brooks, Kelsey, there's only one Garth Brooks song I like, but I can't say it on here. You're like me, Dylan. I listen to pretty much everything too, but I like classical music, like Bach, Beethoven, things like that. Yeah, you may have to go that way, Gary, with a baby and then raise it up and go from there. See, there you go, Chris. Well, see, now you got the like Willie Nelson and Waylon Jennings and the Countrymen. Is that what it is? What are they called? I like that somewhat to a point. There's one Garth Brooks song. I got friends in low places. I change the words up. I get Becky rolling on the floor laughing all the time with what I say. Garth Brooks is from Canada? The Highwaymen. That's what it is. The Highwaymen. Oh, you've heard it too, Kelsey, right? Yeah. Pearl Jam is good. But now, see, I get into like when I start listening to some songs, I tend only to listen to certain albums from certain place, from certain groups and stuff like that. Like,
How many people are going to be pissed? Basketball has been officially canceled for the season.
what basketball?
High school basketball, elementary basketball.
Yeah. Oh, he did that the other day. The governor did
I
it.
know. Mr. D just sent the email out to all staff.
Yeah, that's not going to be good. So, I like the Foo Fighters. I like Wu-Tang Clan. But again, the Fugees. It's certain albums and certain things like that. CCR is good. Things like that. Yeah, that sounds funny too, Rose. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, Creedence Clearwater Revival is very good. Rush, I like REM. Now, REM, there's a few albums in a row I like. I'll also listen to Elton John, the Beatles. David had a teacher, Kelsey, in Oklahoma who thought the Beatles were like the thing. That was it. They were the biggest thing to ever think. Because he was trying to compare them. Ed from CMC's in the house. How you doing? He was trying to say, why can't they go back in the day like they did then? Why can't they go back? Because all they do is talk about drugs, or these bands are on drugs, and all they do is talk about drugs. And I says, next time he brings the Beatles up, and David's like, yeah. I says, you need to go in there and say you're wrong, and he, and explain to him why he's wrong, because they did sing about drugs. And he's like, well, what do you mean? Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, LSD, and all that stuff, and then he did that, and his teacher got so mad because he didn't expect David to know that. Oh, it was funny. Benny and the Jets. Yep. I grew up, I have older sisters, and during the 70s, the early 70s, when they played all them crazy freaking like doing the butt songs and shit like that, they tried all the dances out of me. And do you know how hard it was to dance next to two sisters that were bigger than you are, because I was little, and they had wooden clog shoes on, stepping on your feet and stuff. And then they would try to dress you up in them wooden clogs, and you would fall and sprain your ankles and stuff. Yeah, dangerous times back in the 70s. Dangerous times. I always do typos. Yeah. I liked Tupac. I like Biggie Smalls. Sweet. That's cool. Tupac is definitely a legend. But so is Biggie Smalls. But then again, I'm an East Coaster, and Tupac was a West Coaster, I guess you could say. Anybody listen to Tech Nine? David loves Tech Nine. David got me listening to Tech Nine. David, Kelsey's David, was really big into Skrillex back in the day. I don't know if you ever knew that, Kelsey, but he was. Bismarcky? Absolutely. Hey, Han, what do you think of Bismarcky? Only just a friend. You're only just a friend. Oh, baby, please.
You got what I need.
The other one that she likes,
Which one?
the other song that you really like is, I can't remember what his name is. He's from the state of Washington, though, and it starts out with, Becky, do you see that button?
No.
I did it wrong. I said it wrong.
Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. It is like so big. It's like one of those rap guys' girlfriend. Baby got back.
That's it. It's the name of the song, Baby Got Back. Who sings that, though? I'm trying to think of who sings that. That guy actually now remodels homes. That's what he does. He remodels homes. It sounds like buy a home, fix it up, sells it.
So did you say the unicorn? Or the what?
The sloth or the unicorn? I don't know if there was a sloth in there. I didn't see a sloth.
X-ray whale, lamb, kangaroo, jellyfish, iguana, hippo, cat, dog, elephant, fox, giraffe, rabbit, snail, turtle, unicorn, viper,
Sir Mix-a-Lot.
pingouin, owl, nightingale, monkey. There's no sloth, bear,
Okay.
or alligator.
Well, then it would be a unicorn. Baby Got Back is Sir Mix-a-Lot. Yes, that's it. Sir Mix-a-Lot. Kelsey said, "You go, girl."
I hated that freaking song when it came out.
That's because she was Becky.
Oh my God, Becky, look at her butt. It is like so big. It like sticks way out there. It's like one of those like rap guys' girlfriends.
You know,
It's pretty bad that I know a word for word.
well, that's because you probably heard it a million times. You know, I was coming home from school when I was a kid. High school, I was in about, I don't know what grade I was, but anyway, I went to a real bad neighborhood, and coming home, this kid goes, I'll get you a ride. My mom will drive you home. I'm like, sure. So we're in the car, and he goes, I got this new tape. All right. It was NWA tape.
Yeah, is it F the police?
Yeah. He put it in, and it started singing F the police on there. And his mom hit the eject button on that and says, where'd you get this? And she goes, I bought it. She goes, let me show you what I do with something like this. And she threw it right out the window and ran it over. It was hilarious. He was so mad.
Well, first of all, I have to see if I have these colors or something close to these colors.
All right. Yeah. Well, I told him we'd get back to him. He had to leave, so we'll get back to him on it.
Because I know I have the white. I know I have pink. I'm not sure if I have a light green, a light blue, a lilac, a yellow. I'll have to see what colors I have.
Okay. I agree with you about. Did I miss something here? Did I miss something? I missed something. I should have been paying more attention. Look who understands those rap guys. Oh, let me see here. But where are we at here? What are we talking about, Gary? And oh, okay. How many people? NWA, yes. That's who it was, NWA. F the police went right out the window. At least I'm not, I always thought that people would be thinking, because I'm not that much older. I'm about the same age as Wally, Gary, Chris from Iron Dogs, and it's pretty interesting to see you guys all listen to this stuff. But I guess being around the same age, we kind of all listened to the same thing as we were growing up and stuff. So do you think? I think they expected them to lose last week, didn't they? Didn't they expect the Vikings to lose last week and they won? I mean, Vikings are my number 2 team, by the way. Number 1 team is the Eagles. Vikings number 2. I don't want to offend anybody by saying I don't like Green Bay at all, but there's 2 Green Bay fans in here, I think. No, at least 1 Green Bay fan here. I didn't mean to. One Green Bay fan that I know of. And I think there's a Bears fan and there's a Browns fan. Browns are cool. I know you're there, Kelsey. Green Bay. That's why I was saying it. Straight out of... Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I like that movie. Yes, I did. I've watched it. Did you ever watch the movie Notorious B.I.G.? I thought that was a good one, too. I never Molly, can I say something? I watch you on your YouTube all the time, and I've talked to you and everything like that. But when you talk about like in a show straight out of the movie Straight Outta Compton, or you things like that, it kind of throws me for a loop for some reason. I don't know why. It just does. Even though, I think, you're very a well-rounded individual. You understand what I'm saying? I will check it out. I got it up and ready to go on my other channel there. And I will check it out. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, Wally Kern is a Bears fan. Absolutely, Kelsey. Why does your dad want to go live? It's your dark side. Yeah, I agree with you, because I watch that stuff and I actually enjoy watching that stuff. And then I'm thinking, very interesting. But then, when people see you, they would never expect you to, I don't know, watch stuff like that and think it was a good movie or whatever. But I like how in detail it goes into how they actually were and how things are. Well, he thinks it's awesome, does he? You should get him on. Next time I go live, I can get him on here in a second. I just send you the link. He'd be right on the show. Okay, I like Eminem. I like the older Kid Rock stuff, not the new stuff. He kind of went country on me, and I'm not, not that I have anything seriously against country music. It's just I'm not a big fan of it. Kind of open-minded to everything, but I am kind of closed-minded to that. You could get Kelsey, this microphone, I got it on Amazon actually, and it wasn't that. They're not that much money. They're pretty. Does he got a good computer and all? That'd be awesome. What does he want to talk about, if you don't mind me asking? Yeah, I listen to everything too, except I'm not big into the country scene. Emma, what's your favorite genre of music?
Oh. Don't ask me. Oh,
Okay, Kelsey. Anytime he wants, we'll do it.
I'll get eaten by a wolf.
Yeah, what would we call ourselves? Aches and pains and arthritis? Todd from TNT Balls, how are you doing? Well, we'd sing about our aches and pains and all that kind of fun stuff. Where are you going?
Don't worry about it.
If you're going to the store, if I give you money, will you get salt?
Don't worry about it.
Would you get a pack of salt?
Don't
A
worry
bottle of
about
salt?
it. Don't worry about it. Hi, Kitty. I thought I squished her today, and I've been looking for her all day.
Where'd you think you squished her at?
The chair. Hi, Kitty.
Here. Here, Emma,
I'm to the store to get something to drink.
I'm gonna give you some money. Could you get some salt? Because we're out.
That's my money.
Oh, well, here, you can use your mom's money to get some salt, please.
Happy Kitty.
Money.
Hey.
Ow, don't do that.
Yeah, don't do
There.
that. Why you do so aggressively?
Stop, Emma, stop.
You know, I kicked this hat the other day, or earlier today, and I fell over the
AC/DC, very cool. I like them.
Because I'm a big baby.
Emma, stop, okay? Stop.
He's a big baby.
Yes.
Stop. Leave the baby alone.
Don't make me cry, all right?
It's easy to do.
Kids. AC/DC, I like the AC/DC. He wants a hat like this? I will get him a hat like this, Kelsey. You got to tell me what size hat he wears. He'll get one for Christmas from me. Trust me when I tell you. Never touch a man's hat. Exactly. Yep. You give me, Kelsey, you text me the size hat he needs. I'm getting him one for Christmas. Oxygen tubes and bottles of painkillers, right? Oh, come out with our canes. That's a good one. Yes. Yeah, Kelsey, yeah, you get me his hat size. I'll get him a hat like this. That's what I'm getting him for Christmas. My first hat like this, did David ever tell you what happened to that hat like this? David was laying on my bed watching TV, and he was messing with my hat, and he set it there, and Leo was a lot younger than he is now. And Leo was in the bed with him, and I don't know why Leo was on the bed, but David had to have Leo on the bed. And what happened? He was sitting there, and David fell asleep. When David woke up, half of the hat was gone. Leo had eaten the whole half of the hat. So before me and Becky, I don't know where we were at. We were down in Fargo, I think, at the reptile show or something. But anyway, before we got back, David had went out and ordered a new one. And when I came home looking for my hat, I couldn't find it. He's like, I don't know where it was. And then one day this hat just showed up, and then they told me what happened. Yeah, well. Let me see here. Wait a minute. 1 second, guys. 1 second. I need to know his size, and then we'll get him on. Yeah, that's what happened to that hat. You can ask David about it, Kelsey. It was pretty cool. But he changed it right away. And I don't know why he I like this. The first one's kind of slow, Kelsey. I'll be honest with you. What's that? The Fellowship of the Ring. And then the second one, I don't know what the names of them all are. The second one's much better because there's more fighting going on in it. But the third one is my favorite, just like with the Hobbits. The third one is my favorite one. What is it? The Battle of the Five Armies or something like that. I like that one too. David, I used to have do models of. I had a whole orc army, little guy army that you put together. You had to glue it together, paint it, the whole 9 yards. It was little models. I had it well before the Lord of the Rings was even a movie. But they did have the Lord of the Rings when I was a kid. That was a movie, but it was a cartoon. I don't know if any of you guys ever saw that or not. Which one's your favorite? And which one's your favorite Harry Potter? I'm telling my age. Why do you think I'm telling my age? Because of the how long it's been since the cartoon version. I don't know. Oh, cartoon version of Lord of the Rings. I don't know when that came out. The Goblet of Fire. Return of the King. Now, is that the 4th episode also? yeah. I'm getting up there, Todd. It's I'm a grandpapa now, so. And congratulations, Todd. I don't know if anybody congratulated Todd. He just, congratulations, Todd, on your baby born. Return of the King is the third one. Third one, that's what it is. Third one. There's only 3 of them, right? So. Yes, much better with age. At least that's what I say. I keep telling myself that. At least I hope that. Yeah, Ty. Yeah, he had a little baby girl. Beautiful little baby. Oh. Okay. I guess it kind of does tell my age a little bit. I could tell you when the Lord of the Rings, the cartoon, came out when I was a kid. It really was, it was Lord of the Rings. It was in a film series, The Hobbit, of course. But it came out in 1978. It made $30 million in the box office, and it only cost, $3.2 million to make or something like that. November 15th, 1978 is when it hit the movies. It's the Lord of the Rings, the animated movie. Let me see something here. And it was a 3-part movie too, I guess, because They had the Return of the King in 1980, which was 2 years after that. Return of the King. Is that it right there? Yeah, let me see when that came out. Yeah, so I don't know if any of you guys ever saw it before or not. I don't even know if any of you guys ever knew that was a cartoon. Yes, I'm sure she is a handful. But babies at that age are so cool, though. So cool. So, yeah, I remember when all my children were tiny little handfuls. I'll tell you a story. As they get bigger, of course, Emma and Andrew are close in the same age. They're only 2 years apart. And we were all watching TV, living room. Becky was at work. It was at nighttime. I would say Andrew was about 2, roughly 2 years old. And we were watching TV. They were watching something on TV. I had to run to the bathroom. So I said, do not move. I'll be right back. Her and Andrew was sitting there. I ran into the bathroom. I come out. I'm telling you, when I tell you I was only gone less than a minute, I was gone 1 minute. You never take your eyes off a little one. And I heard this. I walk out and they were gone. And I'm like, uh-oh. And I heard this giggling and laughing. I walked into the kitchen. Emma and Andrew had a bottle of syrup, pancake syrup. They had opened it up and dumped it on the floor. And they were running and stepping in it and sliding across the floor in pancake syrup. Now, I don't know how much you guys know. I'm sure you guys know a lot, but do you realize how hard it is to get pancake syrup off of things? Because not only do you have to use really hot water, you have to use some really good soap, or cleaner, I should say. And it takes more than one cleaning. Because you'll clean it up and you'll think, wow, I got that. That's pretty cool. And the floor will dry. And then you'll walk across it and you'll be like sticking. It'll be like clink, clink, clink all the way across the floor. Then you have to do it again and again and again. Then when you decide, well, you know what? It's time to remodel the kitchen many, many years later, you'll pull up the linoleum or the floor tiles, and underneath the sink where the little foot edges where your feet go, you know, there's still some there. It's not easy to get up. I'm so glad I don't have little ones anymore, because Kelsey, these are the things, you know, David and Emma and Andrew, this is the type of things that they did. David may not have been involved in that one, but I'll tell you one that David was involved in. Yeah, that was hilarious. Not. Yeah, it was crazy. I mean, I'll tell you what David did one day. Him and Emma were outside playing. And, you know, they were older, so I didn't have to be right on top of them. And Emma had to go to the bathroom. And David told her, you got to get past me to get in to go pee. Right? So she would run around the back door to go try to go in the back door. And then he would run through the house and beat her to the back door and wouldn't let her in. Then she would try to run around front, and he would run to the front door and wouldn't let her in. Thank you, Todd. It was fun to have you in here. He's been involved in everything. Ask him about the time that he was in my room, and he said, Andrew, come here. And he got Andrew to go in the room, and he picked Andrew up at his feet. I think he did. Anyway, he kicked Andrew up at his feet, and Andrew went flying through the air, landed on the headboard, knocked himself out. because Andrew hit himself right across the head. And I had no idea that he had knocked Andrew out. And I went in the room and I said, "What are you guys doing?" And David goes, "Oh, I'm watching TV. Andrew's sitting here sleeping, so you got to keep it down." Lied to me. When Andrew came to and come out of the room, he had this big welt across his head. I said, "What happened?" He goes, "I don't know." And then David proceeded to tell me what happened. You can't take your eyes off a kid for a second. Did David tell you about the time he was about 5 years old and we lived in Philly at the time and they have a little fenced in yards, in Philadelphia? And he was at my mom's house and my mom had went in to grab something out of the kitchen and David was outside. He turned the hose on and every time they opened up the back door to try to go out in the yard, he would squirt them in the face and they couldn't get out in the backyard. My dad had to go downstairs, shut the water off just to go outside to get him in the house. They were mad. These are the type of stuff kids do. Some kids are bad. Not that my kids are bad because they turned out to be great kids. I'm just saying, crazy stuff, Kelsey. Did he tell you how he used to walk by the TV and every time my dad would look at him, Kelsey, my dad would be like, "Don't you do it." And David would just reach over real slow, just like this, and go, boop, turn the TV off and run. Outstanding. Yeah. He also, I'll tell you what else he did. David turned around one time and Emma found this little ant in the yard and she was taking care of this ant. This was her little pet, her ant. David goes, "You take your eye off that ant, I'm going to kill it." And Emma goes, "You will not touch my..." He had her so scared, she put it under a 5-gallon bucket and sat on the bucket and would not move off the bucket for fear that David was going to kill her ant. Her little itty bitty ant. David was a meanie. David's the only kid I know that was told at school, "You can't eat lunch here no more. You have to go home every day." Because he was trying to be a smart aleck with the teacher. He got in so much trouble when he went to school. I mean, he didn't have trouble with school. He graduated. He had great grades, no problems at all in school. It's just his mouth got him in trouble all the time. David had a mouth on him. And to this day, as you've seen with the video I sent you the other day, he loves to push buttons on people. Just to get them, like he says, backed into a corner so they start stumbling with the words. And he could say, "See, I know more than you." Just to do that shit to him. And that's the stuff David does. Todd, how are you doing, sir? Yeah, Wally, I'm sure your wife knows all about how fast kids can do things, like with the pancake syrup. That was just completely crazy. When he comes down, he doesn't even remember doing it. But yeah, they poured it and they were running and sliding. And you can't slide real well in it because it's sticky. So I don't know what they were doing. It's not like it was slippery. It was like they thought it was going to be slippery, I think, or something.
Where's Mom and Emma? Did they go to the store or something?
That I don't know. Yes, they went to the store, yes. You can call her on the phone, though. Could you shut that door all the way and let that dog in? They deliberately did that so that trying to be... Yeah. I was telling everybody about your pancake syrup thing. Actually, no.
What?
Your pancake syrup...
Yo, the slip and slide in the living room?
Kitchen.
Ew. He don't want in it.
All right, just push the door shut all the way. No, actually, they have big concrete blocks out there that are 4 foot by 4 foot. The 5-gallon bucket was in the middle. It might not even have been a full 5-gallon bucket, but when she put it in there, it didn't get out. She just was like, "It ain't going nowhere." But here he is. Come here. Come and say hi to everybody and let everybody know what you did, that it was all you. Was it your idea or Emma's?
I was a follower, so Emma told me. What
That's
to do.
true. I told everybody Emma was older than you. She's older than you by like 2 years. So, but then I was telling how David knocked you out with the headboard that time.
Oh, and I almost died. Yeah.
No, you didn't almost die. You were just knocked out.
Yeah.
I think he's still got a bump on his head from.
Probably. And the like the elliptical downstairs in the basement. That
Oh,
I hit my head off of.
Yeah, he hit his head on that too. We had a Bowflex, and he was running and he tripped and fell and hit his head on the corner of the Bowflex, which split his head open. Kids
I
are
did that
crazy.
to a coffee table also. But I had
Yeah.
a pillow over my face and me and Emma were spinning in circles.
Yeah, Emma once was walking and she tripped when she was a baby, and she fell and she hit her head on the corner of the door, and she gave herself stitches. She had to go get stitches, and it was bleeding because it was a forehead. And my mom grabbed what she thought was a blanket because it was in the wintertime, and she wrapped her up and took her to the emergency room. A lot of this stuff happened when I wasn't home. Took her to the emergency room. And when she got to the emergency room and they uncovered her with the blanket, it wasn't a blanket. It was a Christmas tree skirt. It was hilarious. Becky still gives my mom a hard time about that. Let's go wrap somebody up in a Christmas tree skirt.
But did it work?
Hey, it worked. Kept her warm, I guess. You know. I don't know. I was laughing. It was funny. Funny. Well, guys, I think I'm going to hop off. I've been on for well over an hour now, an hour and 41 minutes and 42 minutes, actually. And it was great to have all you guys in here. Todd, Chris, Wally, Todd, the other Todd, TNT Todd, Dylan, Kelsey. And Kelsey, you'd let your dad know. I will be getting him I'm getting him a hat for Christmas. No doubt in my mind. I'm going to go look for one today, right away, as soon as I'm off here. But you got to tell me what size he needs, Kelsey, really. Gary Orner, was great to have you in here. It was great to have every single person. Tanisha, Justin. Poor Justin ain't feeling good, so I'm sure he didn't hang out too long. Justin Ward, he was kind of sick today, so it was great to have everybody in here. It was great chat. I loved it. Marita, thank you for stopping in here. It was great to have you in here too. By the way, everybody, you guys need to go over to Marita's channel, Deadly Tarantula Girl. You guys need to check out her new berm. That thing is a stunner. I won't tell you what it is. I'll let you guys go over and check it out because it makes it more interesting than if I told you what it was. But it's one of my favorite morphs besides the Pied, but it's definitely one of my favorite morph berms. So check it out. Everybody go over and check it out. So, well, and thank you for stopping in, Marita. It's great to have you guys here. Tell your husband I said hello. Peace out, everybody.